Let's talk about something a little unconventional, but hang in with me because this could be the simplest, most unexpected upgrade to your nightly routine. It's called mouth taping, and no, it's not a medieval punishment or something that Gwyneth Paltrow invented in a dream. It's actually a growing wellness trend, backed by surprising science, and it just might be the low-effort, high-impact habit your sleep has been begging for. So today we're diving deep into what mouth taping is, why so many people are swearing by it, the science behind it, and how to do it safely, because safety first, always. And who definitely shouldn't be taping their lips shut at night. I'll also share a few real over 50 insights because let's be honest, our sleep game changes a lot as we hit perimenopause and beyond. Honestly, the first time I heard about it, I laughed. I pictured myself waking up with tape stuck to my cheek and my husband looking at me like I'd finally lost it. But then I started hearing stories, real people saying they slept better, felt more rested, snored less, had fewer headaches and dry mouths in the morning, and they weren't popping melatonin like Tic Tacs to get there. Mouth taping is exactly what it sounds like, placing a small piece of skin-friendly tape over your lips before bed to encourage nasal breathing during sleep. And that's the magic, nasal breathing. Our noses were designed for breathing. Our mouths? For eating, talking, and let's be real, maybe whispering to the dog at 2 a.m. when your partner is snoring. Here's where it gets fascinating. Breathing through your nose does more than just keep the drool off your pillow. It warms and humidifies the air before it hits your lungs, which is incredibly soothing for your body. It also filters out pathogens, allergens, and pollutants thanks to all those nose hairs we pretend don't exist. And get this, it increases nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is a gas that your body produces naturally in the nasal passages. It helps to improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and enhances oxygen absorption in your lungs. Studies have shown that nasal breathing increases oxygen saturation compared to mouth breathing. That's not a small perk, especially for us ladies navigating the midlife maze of hormonal shifts, brain fog, and fatigue. You might be wondering why so many of us start mouth breathing in the first place, especially after 50. Blame a few culprits: changing muscle tone in the jaw and throat as we age, congestion from allergies or menopause-related dryness, poor sleep posture, or even just stress. Yes, even stress can make us subconsciously gulp air through our mouths all day and night. Mouth breathing, particularly at night, has been linked to increased snoring, poor sleep quality, dry mouth, dental issues, bad breath, and even higher blood pressure. In fact, mouth breathing has been connected to sleep fragmentation, the kind where you technically sleep 7 hours but wake up feeling like you ran a marathon in your dreams. And for those of us who have hit midlife, sleep can already be elusive thanks to hot flashes, anxiety, and the 3 a.m. existential, what am I doing with my life, awakenings. So anything that helps us improve sleep quality without turning to pills or pricey gadgets deserves a look. While the science is still emerging, there are a few small but promising studies and a ton of anecdotal evidence. One study in the journal Healthcare found that people with mild obstructive sleep apnea who used mouth tape experienced fewer breathing interruptions and lower snoring frequency. Another study showed that nasal breathing improved oxygen saturation and reduced the frequency of wake-ups, especially in people prone to sleep-disordered breathing. People report fewer headaches, more stable moods, improved energy, and even better skin. There's even speculation, though not yet conclusive science, that it could help regulate weight by supporting deeper sleep, because sleep affects our hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which control cravings and metabolism. So you're curious but hesitant. The key here is starting small and going slow. You don't need to mummify your mouth. Use a gentle, breathable tape like Micropore designed for your skin. Start by placing it vertically across the center of your mouth, across your lips to gently encourage keeping your mouth closed. It's not airtight seal. You can still breathe through your mouth if you need to. And yes, your tape might fall off in the night the first few times. Totally normal. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. For most healthy people, mouth taping is safe. But if you have an untreated sleep apnea, chronic nasal congestion, nasal polyps, or can't breathe well through your nose during the day, this might not be right for you. Always talk to your doctor if you're unsure. Now, I want to talk about something that almost no one is mentioning, and it's really an important piece of this conversation because here's the truth. Mouth taping isn't supposed to be your forever plan. The real goal is to retrain your breathing habits so that you can naturally breathe through your nose day and night without needing a piece of tape to remind you. Let me get personal for a second. I actually don't need mouth tape at night. My husband would have told me by now. Well, mostly. But I have noticed if I have too much dairy or I have a cocktail, then I am going to snore loud enough to wake myself up. And let me tell you, it's not cute. But honestly, that news feels empowering because those triggers, like diet and lifestyle choices, are things that are absolutely within my control. During the day, though, that's where I discovered I had some work to do. I've had asthma since I was about 8 years old, and somewhere along the way, I picked up a sneaky little belief that mouth breathing gave me a deeper breath. Add in a lifetime of allergies and sinus issues, and I taught myself that breathing through my mouth somehow protected me from irritation in the air. And while there was a little bit of truth to that from my sinuses, the bigger truth is this. You don't get a better, deeper, or healthier breath through your mouth. Mouth breathing actually bypasses so many of the incredible benefits that nasal breathing offers, like filtering allergens, humidifying the air, improving oxygen uptake, and producing nitric oxide for better circulation and immune support. And for my sinuses, I've learned over time that real lasting improvement didn't come from avoiding the air. It came from strengthening my body through healthier living. Go figure. That included nourishing foods, reducing inflammation, and supporting my immune system naturally. Shocker, right? Okay, maybe not such a shock, but it's so easy to forget how much truly is it within our control when life gets busy. We live in a world that's constantly pushes quick fixes and usually with a long list of side effects whispered at the end of a commercial. How crazy is it that we'll actually accept those risks without batting an eye? But something as simple and free as changing the way we breathe seems extreme? Sorry, stepping off my soapbox now, but I really hope this gives you a little pause to reflect on just how many small daily choices could actually improve our lives naturally. Once I became aware of how often I was mouth breathing while working, walking, even chatting on the phone, I started consciously shifting back to nasal breathing. And here's what happened. My energy, which used to tank every afternoon, no longer an issue. That thick, sluggish midday brain fog, completely gone. I didn't add new supplements, new routines, or fancy tech gadgets. I just changed how I breathed. And the results were undeniable. If you want to start retraining this habit, it's really about simple daily shifts. Catching yourself throughout the day and gently redirecting your breath through your nose. Linking nasal breathing with small daily actions like coffee breaks or stoplights, taking short walks, breathing only through your nose to strengthen your respiratory system, keeping your posture tall and relaxed to allow full diaphragmatic breathing, and even humming softly to increase nitric oxide and open up your sinuses. This isn't about perfection. It's about presence. By bringing more intention to your breath, you're giving your body the oxygen, calm, and clarity that it craves. When I first heard about mouth taping, I thought it was gimmicky, but now I see it as a doorway, a tool to get us thinking more intentionally about something we do 20,000 times a day. Breathe. This isn't about chasing trends. It's about understanding your biology, trying something new, and seeing how small shifts can create big results. Maybe that piece of tape is your entry point, or maybe like me, your journey starts during the day with one conscious breath at a time. If this is resonating with you, give it a quick thumbs up, share it with a friend, and hit subscribe for more real empowering health tips for women who are thriving, not just surviving. Until next time, breathe easy, sleep deeply, and keep loving your life after 50. And as always, be good to yourself and remember to be good to others.